Okay, good morning boys. قبل ما نبلش درس اليوم بس شغلتين نذكركم فيها لأنه كل مرة بتعملوا نفس الشغلة. بليز ما بقى حدا يقول لي done no more. بليز ما بقى حدا يقول لي here 20 مرة. One time is enough. Okay, thank you. يلا let's start. Today is going to be about, so we're still in the lesson human impact on the environment. Okay, and we said that we learned about the four spheres: hydrosphere, geosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. We learned about these four. Okay, and we also learned what's a habitat, and we also learned that humans cause harm on the environment by polluting. Okay, now today we're going to learn about how humans, actually how humans harm the hydrosphere. بس اليوم بس هنتعلم عن الهيدروسفير. بكره هناخد هدول الثلاثه. بس الهيدروسفير it has a bigger explanation and it has more parts. فاليوم هنتعلم عن كيف نحن as humans we cause harm to the hydrosphere, and tomorrow we'll do the others. يلا let's start. First of all, hydrosphere is all the water on earth. You already know that. So how do humans impact the hydrosphere? Humans impact the hydrosphere by polluting the water. Okay, look at this. They throw trash in the water. في زبالة بتنكب, and sometimes the water gets polluted, and sometimes animals get harmed. So we pollute the hydrosphere. Now we pollute the hydrosphere in two ways. في شيء اسمه point source pollution right here. في شيء اسمه non-point source pollution. I'm going to tell you in summary what they are now, and then I'm going to show you in detail in the other slides. So point source pollution لما يكون في عنا, let's say for example a factory, and it's directly dumping all the waste and the chemicals that come from there, and it's directly dumping it. You see, it's dumping it into the water directly. So a point source بيجي, you can see the point. This is the point, and this is where the source is. So that's why it's called point source. And this is direct. Okay, direct polluting. دغري عم يكبوا بالماء. Non-point source يعني مش direct. Not direct. Okay, يعني مثلا for example there's I don't know, wastewater coming from the house, like sewage waste or anything, and then later when it rains, okay, the rain takes this contaminated water, and then by runoff, remember when we said runoff, the water running on the surface, by runoff it goes down. So it's indirectly polluting. You're not directly throwing or polluting the water, you're indirectly doing it. Let's see more examples. So this is point source, this is non-point source. So point source pollution is pollution from a single source, يعني source واحد. Okay, the source of pollution can be identified. You can easily see it. You can see, go ahead, you can say, oh, look at it. They're directly dumping waste into the water, أو هيدا waste water chemicals كلهم عم بيكبوهن directly in there. For example, leaking oil. أمرار بيكون في oil spill. Okay, water discharge, something from an industry like factories, they just throw it in there. Sewage treatment plants, they throw contaminated water, and they directly pollute the water. Non-point source, it's indirect. It comes from city streets, بيكون في dust, anything, suburban areas, from forestry, from croplands يعني agriculture, from animals. Okay, بيكون في pollution in particles, and then when it rains, the water, okay, takes it, and then it goes down. It goes from different sources. So pollution from many different sources, and it's difficult to say where the pollution came from, because you never know where the runoff water took this pollutants and put them into the water. Okay, all right. So this is non-point source. Okay, let's see. Point source occurs when harmful material enter the earth. This is point source. This is point source. This is point. It's directly throwing trash or an oil spill. Look at this oil spill that came from the ship. The ship was transporting oil, and the oil directly was spilled into the water by mistake. And this is a direct or point source pollution. Okay, factories, they dump their chemicals look at that, look at that, look at this. Factories dumping their chemicals, humans dumping their waste. So this is all direct. This is all direct. Okay. Non-point source. Let's talk about non-point source again. It can be from oil, grease on the street, and then when it rains, the runoff water took it here. All of these are indirect, and the runoff water took them to a water source. Okay. Soap from here, runoff water took it down here. Animal waste, runoff water took it. Human waste, sediments from construction, from trash, okay, erosion, sediments, okay, all of this runoff water takes and carries all these pollutants and puts them into the stream of water, and that's how the water gets polluted. But non-point source, non-point source. Okay, خلينا نشوف آخر صورة. Look at this. So these are 2 point source. You can see them here. This one, they're directly putting their trash in here, and this is non-point source as well, directly putting their trash, their wastewater in there. Okay, this is non-point source. You can see from crops, from animals, okay, from cities, from suburban, from homes, anywhere. The water, the runoff, okay, or the rain can carry all these pollutants and put them into water sources. That's non-point. Okay, that's all you gotta know for today. Basically, that non-point is direct pollution, and you can identify the source and you can see it and you can say, oh look, they're dumping waste. Non-point source, it's difficult to see. It comes from different places. The runoff, mainly runoff, is the water that carries all this. Okay, please do the worksheet, and if you have any questions, send me. Thank you so much.